Hello YTPC, this is Charlie Hibbs coming at you with another cellar review. This is part 2. This will be my English Balkan blends. And just so everybody understands my verbiage, the way I always understood it is a Balkan loosely just means it has some sort of oriental in it. Whether it's Latakita, just a regular oriental from Turkey, Greece, whatever, that's all Balkan means. In English, however, has to contain 3 tobaccos: Virginia, oriental, and Latakita. So that's just how I know it. So, teach your own, however you know it and you're comfortable with is fine. That's just how I explain things. So to get started, I got a whole bunch of McClellans to talk about and show you. This is a can of Balkan Beauty. Anyone who hasn't had it should have it. It's wonderful, wonderful stuff. If you like McClellans, you're gonna love this. GLP's Quiet Nights. This stuff is just fantastic. Everybody's reviewed it. Everybody knows it. Really good stuff. I'm going to kind of speed through some of these. If I have multiple tins, I'm just going to skip that. Got a GLP's Gaslight. These things come in gorgeous looking brownies. It almost makes you want to eat them. Had a few tins. Got a few more in the cellar. Really good stuff. Worth having. Anything GLP's does, I just love. If it's in the profile of the things I like. This is Captain Earl's private stock. If you haven't gotten around to trying Hermit Tobacco, it's blended by C&D. Really good stuff. I remember this from when I was a kid. Some guys would smoke it. I had some experience in my life when I'm old enough that people still smoked in stores when I was a kid. And I worked for this guy later in life and grew up in his shop. It was Mickey's Surplus in Kansas City, Kansas. He smoked a pipe, so consequently there'd be a lot of pipe smokers who come around, a lot of pipe smokers into fishing and hunting. And Mickey's Surplus was an Army Navy surplus store that carried a lot of camping, hunting, fishing goods. And my dad and him were friends. And like I said, I got a job down there when I was in high school, so I was open to pipe smoking. Even though I didn't, smoke a pipe very often in my youth, I did try it and would dabble in it from time to time. Same with cigars. I always enjoyed the smell. I think if you enjoy the smell, you're probably later in life going to enjoy smoking a pipe. But for now, to stay on topic, I'm sorry if I get to rambling. But yeah, I've had many experiences in my life. Oh, and the Boilermakers. I was a Boilermaker for 8 years, and most of the guys were quite a bit older than me. A lot of Vietnam veterans, Korean War veterans. So there was a lot of guys that still smoked pipe and cigars, especially away from work. So that's how I got my introduction into more of the premium cigar and pipe smoking world. One of the things I always remember as a kid would be the white Bengal slices. I mean, of course, I wasn't smoking, but that distinct anise smell that came from those type of tobaccos is always stuck with me. I like licorice, and I mean licorice. It's not licorice, just leave it at that. Balkan Blue, this is very similar to the Balkan Beauty. Very good tobacco. This is one that's 19 years old. I did not buy it that long ago. I bought it at the St. Louis Pipe Show in February, I believe, and I'm saving this. It was 19 years, so in next year on New Year's I'm going to open it. It'll be 20 years or thereabouts. That should be kind of interesting, and by far the oldest tobacco I would have smoked. We'll see how that turned out. Now on to some more Captain Earl's Hermit Tobacco Diamond Head. I think this is a more recent addition to their line, but it's really good. I haven't had it in a minute. I'm trying to think about it. It's really what I call a meaty smoke. It's got some kick. It's really good stuff. English blend. All these are English or Balkan, however you want to, whatever verbiage you want to use. Here's a Dunhill Standard. Everybody knows that. And Soda Bed. I'm going to kind of try to elaborate on some of these smaller, lesser known tobaccos other than, everybody knows Dunhill Nightcap, so on, Early Morning Pipe. I'll probably talk a little bit more about some of the more rare or less reviewed. F&K Merde Chevelle. Love the name. It's, loosely translates to horse shit, but it's a great tobacco, a lot of fun, good conversation piece. Worth trying. At least get a 10, give it a try. I like it. It's very salty, very leathery. Just a real enjoyable smoke for me. Here's a modern old dog. This is a year or so old. Really good smoke. Love anything McClellan's does. Sorry if I go on about that, but you'll see I have a lot of it. Just keeps coming out. London mixture, one of my favorite Dunhills. Everybody loves early morning pipe and nightcap. Not me. I mean, they're good smokes, but just not quite as palatable. I mean, like I said, they're great quality smokes, but just this one strikes home with me more than nightcap, let's say. And aperitif, I really like that. Got some Galwith coming up. Love Galwith. Got a Balkan flake, skiff mixture. I mean, I guess I could paraphrase this and sum it up as I got about one of every Galwith. But in truth, really, I don't. But I try to. Commonwealth, very good. This wintertime flake, I really like this. It's not their traditional flake. It's cut a little thinner, comes a little drier, still a little moist, but not so bad. This is the Scottish Autumn. I have a hard time coming across this. I don't know about others, but I kind of hold it sacred. I have not tried this one yet because I've only been able to get my hands on one. McConnell Oriental, haven't had this. I haven't been able to get my hands on another. I won't try one until I have a second 10 to leave in the cellar. What if I really like it? But I'm trying to get my hands on it. This was a gift from a friend in Germany. Still got the German labeling and tax stamp from a trade. I love international friends. I've had quite a few from Germany, England, etc. Do some trades. Just a lot of fun. I love that side of the pipe smoking community, and not that I'll ever smoke it. I kind of got to admit, I just bought this for the 10. It's an aromatic. It's in the bag. I probably never go around smoking. I'm not a big aromatic guy, but I'm a sucker for buying a $30 10 apparently. Here's a unique one, Germain's King Charles. That's kind of hard to get your hands on. Again, I need to get another 10 so I can try it. Have not tried this. Looking forward to it. Squadron Leader, I've got a ton of them. I love Squadron Leader. More and more and more. Let's see. We got the Solani English mixture. This is really good stuff. Got the Syrian Latakita. I enjoy it from time to time. I wouldn't smoke it all the time. Cyprian's good in its own right. I tend to like a heavier smoke, which thicker smoke, but more punch, and Cyprian definitely delivers that. Balkan Sobrani, classic. Everyone loves it. Unique cut. You kind of got to know how to dry it. You don't want to. I think some people rush drying it out. Just leave it in the tin. Let it mature till it's about right. It's a really unique cut, so you really got to play with it a few times. You know, learn how to pack it, but when you get it to where it hits right, it is so good. I already said the Solani. That was another in an exchange gift from a friend from Germany. Like I said, I love my pen pals. Don't want to. If I knew his name off the top of my head, I'd give him a shout out, but can't think of it right now, and it's been a while. Frog Morton Across the Pond, classic. Everyone knows it. Another Frog on the Log. More Gaslight. And again, love these bigger tins. Great value. Don't be afraid to buy them. They really keep well, even just in the tin. You know, I don't have a problem with them going bad before I smoke them. but I'll usually get like a tin of Commonwealth and a tin of St. James Flake, and I'll open them, but you know, when they're ready and dry, I'll smoke them, and then I'll open up another 2 tins of maybe Dunhill. You know, I mix and match it. I rarely smoke the same thing twice. To me, that's important, but that's just how I do it, and I kind of follow through on a tin, except for the large tins I'll put in jars, as I've shown in my original video. Boswell's, Northwoods, great stuff. It's a little bit on the lighter side of a smoke for me, but I mean, it's just got a sweet, not sweet, but just an excellent flavor. Smokes really well. More Gowith, I've already covered. I'm not gonna keep showing the same crap over and over. Presbyterian mixture, really good stuff. A little bit pricey, but kind of a history. I think the an old Prime Minister of England smoked it, some story about it. Look it up, they're all over the place. Ashton's Artisan Blend, this stuff is really good, and it's like $8 a tin. It has a Syrian and Cyprian Latakia, just really good stuff. I recommend you try that if you haven't gotten around to it. And probably my favorite Dunhill English mixture aperitif, really good stuff. See, I'm getting down to the bare bottom. I got some Penzance. Hate the new tins. Haven't tried any out of the new tins. Haven't been able to find any at my tobacconist. They carry it, but it's really rare, and you kind of got to get in there right when they get it in. They won't notify you, which I get it. You know, they want people to come in and check. And I buy a cigar or 10 from them every time I go in there. Here's my oldest tin. I wish I would have saved more of these. Love these tins, just the way they're shaped, the way the product fits in there. It's just great. I'm not so sure how I'm going to like the new tin, but I'm kind of a stuck in my ways kind of person. If I have something I like, I don't like it to change. These are more the Dan Tobacco American Revolution commemorative tins. These, I've had this, it's not a bad smoke, not exactly my favorite. Now this is a really good smoke, the old Ironside Midnight Ride. These tins are great though. I have try to get each one of them. I haven't gotten the Independence Day because I think that's an aromatic and I'll never smoke it, but I want to get one. I'll get one with a future order. And then the Nat Sherman, great smoke, just cool, non-aromatic English, really good stuff. And I believe that covers about all my Balkan and English blends. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of these blends, and I can get into more detail. Like I said, some of the ones I just showing what I have, and you know, they don't need real good in-depth reviews, as everybody knows them, and there's so many better reviewers than me. But thank you for watching again. I hope everybody had a safe and happy holiday. You guys take care of yourself. Bye.